That was outstanding. Oh, Bill, that was tremendous. You had gotten so much applause. Well, thank you, audience. Bafflin Bill Cody, you did a wonderful job. Come on over here, take off your hat and have a seat. Well, how have you been?
Well, it's very nice to see you again. It's nice to sit down and do a little close-up with you, Diane.
There we go. I'm so glad that you could come and do this with us.
Yes, well, it's my pleasure.
Great, great. Well, now, tell us a little bit about yourself. For our audience at home, I know they'd like to know just about how long you've been performing magic.
I've been performing magic for 35 years. I started when I was in high school. I was doing paid shows before I got out of high school. And as well as having a teaching career, I've been doing magic for 35 years. I retired a couple of years ago from being a college professor.
A college professor?
Yes, and I used to do magic tricks in the classroom, yes.
Oh, that's outstanding. I know that you got their attention, that's for sure, in the classroom.
Well, if they did, I'd turn them into frogs, yeah.
There we go. I like it. That's great. That's great. Well, let's see. What have you got ready to do?
Okay, a couple of close-up things. Now, you know, the American Indians discovered the rubber tree, and the fruit of the rubber tree, the rubber band. Now, these rubber bands, you've seen these before, of course, they're worth hardly half a penny a piece. But when I resell these to the U.S. government, I call them variable tension grippers.
Yeah.
They're worth over $45 to the Air Force. The fingertips prevent the rubber bands from leaving, but when you pull on them, they heat up. They expand on the molecular level. Then you relax them, contract them, and blow. They cool off, they go back to their original shape. And through this miracle of expansion and contraction, these rubber bands can actually pass right through each other, just like that.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Outstanding. I like it.
Now I'm going to need you to help out, Diane. Are you a married person?
No, I'm not.
Oh, look how happily she says that. With your right hand, pinch those two together in the middle. Okay, now rub them back and forth. Think togetherness, happiness, married thoughts, let go. That's how the rubber bands look when they're married. Yes, indeed.
I like that.
Now, with your left hand, pinch them one more time. This time, rub them back and forth. Think hatred, bitterness, divorce, and death, and let go.
Ooh.
Oh, that's how they look when they're separated. It's very sad when they're separated. Very sad. Very sad. Yes. Now, pinch the top one, please. Just the top one.
Just
hold on tight.
One.
Okay. Now, watch this. We're going to make her jump. Are you ready? To the second strand. Now, you're on the second strand. Watch this. We'll make her jump to the third strand.
Oh,
now, she's on the third strand and make you jump to the fourth strand just like that. Now, do you want to go back to the top?
Sure.
You want to see her go back to the top, audience?
Yeah.
Okay? Just like that. That's the easy way. That's the easy way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, this next little effect I have, these look like postcards, but they're actually past cards from the past. Now, this is a picture of the original Buffalo Bill Cody. Don't I look like him?
You do. You look a lot like him.
These are the teepees that they used to live in. This is a picture of little Annie Oakley, and her Indian name was Little Miss Sure Shot because she was so very good with a rifle. This is the bad guy. Ooh, Custer. Boo. And here's Buffalo Bill and Sitting Bull, okay?
Right.
Now, on the backs of these are numbers from 1 to 31. The numbers are different on each card, and these symbolize dates in a month. So, Diane, I'd like you to look at the 5 of these cards.
Okay.
Choose a number, please, between 1 and 31, and hand me the cards that have your number. So if your number was 20, for example, you'd look on this, there's no number 20 on here, but there is a number 20 on here.
Okay.
So you think of any number between 1 and 31 and hand me, please, just the cards with that number.
Okay.
And I will look into the eyes of the photographs and read your mind.
Here we go.
Only on these 3?
Those 3.
Okay.
The teepees.
The teepees.
Annie Oakley.
And I think your number is 22.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that right?
That is correct.
All right. Very good.
Wow,
Thank you very much.
Great,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, a man walked into the psychiatrist one time and he said, I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. And the doctor looked at him and said, I see your problem. You are too tense.
Funny.
Oh, a little groaner, but don't worry, there'll be a big laugh at the end.
Okay.
Now, for my last little bit here, let me get the deck of cards out. Here's a brand new deck of cards. It's kind of greasy. Diane, I'd like you to shuffle a deck.
Would you really?
And I'd like you to cut the deck. And then I'm going to ask you in just a second to choose a number.
shuffle.
Oh, look, she does a one-handed shuffle. Oh, boy.
She's got to get fancy on you. Hey, I like your cards. They say your name on them.
Yes, they have my name on the back. That's because I'm so famous.
Shut out a few more. There we go. Okay, go ahead and cut the deck as well.
Cut the deck a couple of times, shuffle a couple of times. I want you to feel as though you can control it. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a dream catcher. The Native Americans invented these to hang over the baby's crib at night. The good dreams pass through the hole in the center of the dream catcher, and the evil dreams, the nightmares, get caught in the web outside. So it's sort of like Pawnee Prozac. It helps you to keep the babies in good condition. Now, I'm going to wave the dream catcher over the deck and make a prediction. Now, Diane, I'd like you to think of a number between 10 and 30. Any two-digit number between 10 and 30, and I will make a prediction. Okay?
Okay, I've got my
number. Now, you think of the number, okay? And I'm going to make 3 predictions of the future because this effect is called 3 mates. Now, 3 mates has nothing to do with David Koresh and polygamy. Three mates is an Australian term for 3 good friends. Now, I'm going to think of one more card here. Hang on a second. Got to go through here and make one more prediction of the future here. What I'm going to do is make 3 predictions of the future, and then I will let you count through the deck. And using the power of the dream catcher, will reveal your cards. Now, you thought of a number between 10 and 30?
That I did.
Say it now.
11.
11. Okay, please pick up the cards. Deal 11 cards face down in a single pile. You guys at home can count along and make sure she can count to 11.
5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Very good. Okay, I'll take the rest of the deck. That's your magic number. Now, please deal them in 3 piles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, until they've all run out. Now, let me recap. 1, she shuffled the deck. She cut the deck. She chose a number, and I made this prediction in advance. What I've tried to do is to choose the numbers, what I've tried to do is to predict the cards that now lie on the tops of those 3 piles. So turn over the top card of one pile, and I will reveal my prediction. The black 2. There are only 2 black 2s in the deck. Turn over the top card of one of those piles remaining. The black 4. There are only 2 black 4s in the deck. And now, stop. I will let you see into the future. It looks like this. From the deck that you shuffled, the deck that you cut, the number you chose. Turn over that last card. Let's see if it matches.
I'm afraid to turn it over.
Thank you very much. That's 3 mates, 3 out of 3. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. It's been my pleasure to entertain you as Bafflin Bill Cody.
Oh, you are quite baffling at
that. Thank you. And I've been doing this 35 years.
30, I guess.
I do have some chops, yes.
You do. Oh, you know, I have not been amazed, so I've had many magicians come on my show, but you got a scare out of me.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, yes, reacted quite honestly. That's
very
great.
Good. Very good.
Well, now you've traveled around. We only have like 2 minutes left, Bill. Tell us about your travels to Germany.
Yes, well, for the last 3 years, I've gone to Germany for 5 or 6 weeks in the summer. I have a motorcycle that I send over there, and I drive the motorcycle up and down so that I don't have to rent a car, you know.
That's great.
And I've been to Germany for 3 years. I donate shows to the Ramstein Air Base, to a group called the Johannistons, which is the European version of the Red Cross. And I found that when you travel and donate to nonprofit groups such as military bases and Red Cross, that you can then deduct the cost of the vacation. So in fact, it's a working vacation, and it's totally legal. I learned this from some of the richest people in America who do exactly that. Yes. So every summer I pick a place to go and a group to entertain, and I write ahead and do nonprofit shows, and then have a good time traveling.
Tremendous.
And in another 10 months, I will be going to the Winter Olympics. I just got a call a couple of weeks ago to the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City. They're having a cowboy and Indian theme for the Olympics next year. So they have a bullwhip artist and an Indian dancers and the tomahawk throwers and all. And they found me on the internet, Bafflin Bill Cody, and said, "Oh, we have to have a cowboy magician too." So I will be suiting up in my double long underwear to go to the Winter Olympics because it's going to be cold there.
Oh, that is outstanding.
But I'll tell you all about it when I come back, Diane.
You've got to. Well, Bill, thank you so much for coming and being a part of Magical
Thank you very much, and thank you for helping all of us in Ring 76 of the International Brotherhood of Magicians. We enjoy your show, and the people who come on are happy to do it for you. So thank you very much.